Good morning, everybody. Good morning and happy Monday. Oh my gosh, I made it. So you all, please come join in. Let's get motivated together so we can have an awesome week. I love it. I see y'all chiming in already. Let's get motivated. You know what to do when you join in. Go ahead, love, share, motivate a friend. Good morning, Lady Bridget. Good morning, Sylvia. I see you all chiming in. Happy Monday. Listen, I am so late today, all right? So you all give me a pass for this Motivational Monday. Yes, we meet every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But listen, let me tell you all, good morning, Stephanie, Arizona in the house. Hey, when y'all chime in, tell me where you're from. I always want to know where you're from because, again, I never take it lightly to connect with such phenomenal leaders like yourself, all right? So good morning, Sharon Todd, all the way from Hayward, California. Good morning, Donita. Girl, this is the second week. You are catching it live. Listen, let's get started. I'm a little late because last week my husband and I went on vacation. Somebody type vacation. Yes, vacation. Listen, let me tell you, vacation is good. Oh my gosh, good morning, Kelly. That's my god sister. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Felicia. I see you all chiming in. Go ahead, love, share, motivate a friend. Listen, last week I was on vacation, and can I be honest? This is my first day back to our routine, and I was just a little tired. But I said to myself, I will not forfeit the opportunity for us to connect for Motivational Monday. Listen, I'm getting back in it. So as I motivate you, I am going to be motivated as well. But I'm ready. So if you all are ready, go ahead and type I'm ready. And go ahead, love, share, and motivate a friend. All right? Hey, listen, don't forget to visit our website this Saturday. Is the Corporate Lady. All right? This Saturday is the Corporate Lady. We're going to talk about how to look, what to wear, and what to say. You don't want to miss it. VIP, there is breakfast for you, and also there's a one-on-one coaching session, leadership coaching session with myself called the Critical Do's and Don'ts of Leadership. Hey, and good news. Hey, America, and good news. Hey, Toya, I see y'all. I'm ready. And good news for those who live remotely. Guess what? You can register and watch live while we're doing our event all the way in Charlotte. So make sure that you visit their website, www.leadershipdevelopme.com, and get all of those details on how you can either attend physically the Corporate Lady or how you can attend virtually, literally for a fraction of the cost and still receive all of this wonderful information. All right, I see y'all typing I'm ready, and I'm ready too. Let's get it. Let's get motivated. All right. Woo! Y'all motivate me. I told y'all I was tired. I was regrouping for vacation, but I am ready. I'm ready to motivate you and to talk about how to leap. All right. So as always, let me give you the foundational base for Motivational Monday this week. Listen, before I had my husband and I went on vacation last week, I received an email. Good morning, Dr. Kim Manley. Good morning, girl. I'm getting ready to talk about leaping, and you're one that when I'm around, I leap, and I thank God for that sisterhood. All right, let's talk about leapers. Listen, I was on getting ready to go on vacation, and I received an email with an assignment with my name on it, right? And so I was trying, y'all, so hard. I was trying not to take work with me on vacation. And I made the mistake of opening this particular email, and this information was so exciting. First of all, I was honored that I was selected to put this vision together, right? I'm a supporting vision, right? I'm supporting someone else's vision. Guess what? Great leaders know how to do that. All right. And so when I read it, something in me just leaped and I got so excited, so excited. And I said to myself, you know what? As many of us go throughout our life and we are executing our dreams and we're living our life day to day, we have to make sure that we are around people and connected to people who make us leap. All right. So that's our word this week. Go ahead. I see y'all typing and hearting it out already. Go ahead and type that word for me, leap. L-E-A-P, leap. I want to know, where are the leapers out there? All right. Where are the leapers? Where are the people that know how to push somebody else? Where are the people that know how to get excited about somebody else's dream, about somebody else's vision? All right. Where are the leapers? All right. And so we're going to talk about how to leap. I see y'all typing it out. I see y'all hearting it out. Let's deal with that L in leap. All right. Listen, if we are going to be leapers and we're going to launch to greater things, here's that L. That first one, that L stands for lower. Never lower your standards. Oh my gosh, write that. Never lower your standards. Listen, we are in the month of August, soon to be September, right? And many of us had goals at the top of the year, and by now some of them have not materialized, and perhaps your energy, your faith, your drive is waning. Listen, let me tell you, what causes you to shift in your standard is when you become frustrated. Oh my gosh. Do not allow frustration to cause you to shift the standards that you had in the beginning. Listen, let me tell you, because what happened when you lower your standards, then you begin to hang around low people. You begin to hang around people with low minds. You begin to hang around people with low conversation. And before you know it, here you are on cloud 10. You were excited about all the things that were in your heart. And because you lowered your standards, then you began to become lower in your mentality and your thought process and your expectation. Don't you allow anybody, whether it's you or somebody else, don't you allow them to pull you down from a level of expectation and standard that you have. Listen, that L, I hope y'all hear me very clearly. Do not lower your standards. Now watch this. While we talk about don't lower your standards and maintaining that posture of being a leaper, right? And I'm leaping into great things. Watch this. As you talk about being a leaper and not lowering your standards, can I tell you that the standard that you set, you have to live up to the measure that you set. What are you talking about, Lawanne? Oh my gosh. Let me just use this dating analogy, if you will, just for a few seconds. Listen, a lot of us have our list. If you're single, I know I did when I was single, right? You had your list of what you wanted in a mate. You know, he has to have this type of job. He has to have this. He has to have that. She has to have this. She has to have that. Listen, she has to have all these things. Those are your standards. But then when we look at your resume, we're saying, well, what do you have, right? And so that's the same thing with your dreams. You have all of these things written down on paper. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to go here. I want to meet this person. But at the same time, when we look at your resume, what are you doing to prepare yourself for the standard in which you have set? And so, yes, we never lower our standards. Woo, watch this. This wasn't on my notes. But don't lower your standard to make other people feel comfortable about the low state that they're in. Absolutely not. All right. If you're going to hang around me, you're going to have to come up to my standard. And we're not saying that we're all of that. We're not saying that we are the cream of the crop, but we are saying that our mindset is always forward thinking. We are saying that our mindset is always operating in the spirit of excellence. And so we don't have time, if we're going to be a great leader, we don't have time to entertain foolishness, period, right? We don't have time to entertain foolishness. You cannot lower your standards. And if you don't lower your standards, you will avoid being around low-minded people, which will cause you to be in a low state. Oh my gosh, all right? Again, we're talking about leaping. All right, we're talking about leaping. Again, that L. I see y'all typing. I see y'all hearting. Go ahead. Love, share, motivate. Share with another leaper. Let's leap together. All right, let's motivate each other together. Again, that L. Never lower your standards. Here it is, that E, because I know y'all typing. All right, go ahead and type it for me. That E. Here is that E. Your expectation. That E is expectation. Your expectation should be based on information. Let me repeat that. Make expectations based on information. All right. So let me break that down just for a few minutes. A lot of times we say we want things, but you don't have the information to get you where you want to be or where you should be. And here's another nugget. A lot of us see other people operating in greatness and operating in their gifts, and they say, "Ooh, I want to be like that person. Ooh, I want to do this." Let me tell you, trust me, when you gather all the information of their journey and you gather all the information of their testimony, I guarantee you, you won't say you want to be just like that person, but you will change your confession and say, "You know what? I want to gather the information where I can leap and become the best me. I don't want to be you, and you should not want to be me." No, but we want to gather information that will cause us to leap into where God has ordained us. And guess what? There's room enough for you, and there's room enough for me. All right? And so when you talk about expectation based on information, you have to know where you are leaping to. Listen, if you don't have the information about where you want to go, about what you want to do, and you're not educating yourself about it, it's almost like you going to a bridge and standing on a cliff and somebody just saying leap, right? And so you don't know where you're going, so you're going to jump off and you're going to plummet. But understand that when you know where you're going, you can stand on the cliff of life. Oh God, you can stand on the cliff of life and be confronted with all type of adversarial issues, with all type of challenges. And if it's not your time to leap over to the other side, you know how to stand still and wait for the information that you need in order to make it to the other side of your dreams. Don't you leap just because somebody told you to leap, but make sure that your expectation, right? That your expectation is based on information. I see y'all typing. I see y'all hearting it out. Go ahead and write that. If I'm going to leap, my expectations has to be based on information. Listen, here's another nugget for you. If you are a supporter, because I believe that every leader should be supporting somebody else. And so if you are a supporter, and I hope that you are a leaper today, and you're helping somebody else leap into their dreams, here's what you have to understand. There is a difference between a vision and the vision. All right. There is one person in leadership who has the absolute the vision, all right? The vision for the operation, the vision for the organization, the vision for the church, the vision for your house. But everybody under that person, if you're going to help that person leap, then you understand that you have a vision, all right? It's not the vision, but you have a vision. And how do you operate in a vision? You have to understand the information in the vision. And too often, do we see things and we want to put it together how we would put it together, when really that's not your baby, and you've been assigned to help somebody else leap. Oh my gosh. And so if you're going to help me leap, then I need to listen to the information that you give me. And if I'm going to help you leap, then I need to listen again to the information that you give me. And if you're going to help me leap, then you have to listen to the information that I'm going to give you. All right. Woo, I see y'all hearting it out. Let's get it. Let's get get motivated. Let's become better leapers. Hey, I'm Godmother Jean LeGrand all the way in New York. Thank you for loving, sharing, motivating a friend. New York is in the house, y'all. East Coast, let me see you. East Coast, West Coast, where's the South at? All right, here we go. We're talking about leapers. Again, that L, never lower your standards. Here's that E, set your expectations on information. Y'all ready for that A? I see y'all hearting. Let's get it. Type it for me. That A, here it is. Avoid leap killers. Oh my gosh. All right. Y'all write that for me. That A is avoid leap killers. Avoid leap killers. Listen, what is a leap killer? Let me tell you, I talk about a little bit in my book, Let It Out. You have to avoid and be aware of people who only hang around you to get the information that you have. Oh my gosh. They only hang around you to get the information that you have, and they're never contributing to the advancement of your dream. That's a leap killer, right? And then another characteristic of a leap killer is this. They never see the possibility in your dreams. They never see the good in any idea that you have. They're so pessimistic it's just absolutely ridiculous. They never have anything good to say about you or anybody else. And let me tell you something about leap killers. The reason why they cannot find any good in anybody else is because they have not gained the ability to find the good in themselves. Because once you know who you are, and once you know, and once you become secure and what you have on the inside, I don't have to destroy you, but we can all leap together. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. We can all leap together. So you have to avoid leap killers. You got to avoid those people who are only around you when you can pay for lunch. Boom. All right. They never offer to pick up the tab. That's a problem. You got to be careful of leap killers who keep track of what you all do for each other. Well, I did this for you. Now you need to do this for me. That's a leap killer. Because let me tell you something about true leapers. You know how to sow a seed. And if that harvest never comes back from that particular place, from that particular person, you're good. Because you understand that the seed, that the harvest of that seed can come elsewhere. And so you're not looking for that person. You're not looking for that thing to qualify what you did. Absolutely not. Leapers know how to sow, and they understand that when they sow seed, whether it's financially, whether it's in deed, they understand that they leap into another category. And so if I sow seed into your life and you never leap, that's up on you, all right? But if I sow a seed, guess what? That seed has just helped me launch to the next level, whether you give me back a return or not, all right? So listen, you got to make sure that you are aware of leap killers. Again, what's a leap killer? Somebody who's just always around you gaining information and they never give anything. A leap killer is somebody who never sees possibility in any of your dreams, in any of your heart's desires. You have to be careful of leap killers. I see y'all hearting. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. Let's review it real quick, all right? Hey, y'all, I told y'all I was returning back from vacation, but look at somebody say, she's back. Yes, I'm back. I'm motivated. I'm ready to go. Let's inspire and motivate the world. Here we go. All right, let's review that one more time. That L, do not lower your standards. Don't lower your standards, leapers. Do not lower your standards. That E, make sure that your expectation is based on information. As you leap into your dreams, make sure that your expectations are based on information. All right, that A, I hope you all are writing. That A, avoid leap killers. Avoid leap killers. Here's that last one. I'm so ready to give it to you. Y'all ready? Let's type it. That P. That last one. That P is you promote somebody else. Oh my gosh. Promote somebody somebody else. Write that P. I need every leaper who's not intimidated. I need you to just go ahead and type somebody that you promote. Let them know that you celebrate them. Let them know that you're pushing them. Let them know that you're praying for them even when they don't know it. All right? That P is to promote somebody else other than yourself. All right? Listen, as I was preparing this Motivational Monday, my mind went back to my high school days. I was a cheerleader in high school. As a matter of fact, I was the captain of the team. We were absolutely phenomenal. All right? Because we had a great team. Valley High School, Sacramento, California. All right? But listen, we had some smaller girls on the team. I was not one of those smaller girls, even though I was a little smaller than what I am right now. But we had some short, small girls who what we call flyers, right? And so when we got ready to do a basket toss, right? If you all are cheerleaders or ever watched this, are cheerleaders at a football or basketball game, you would see this, right? You had what we call base, right? And so I was a base because I was a little bit stronger than everybody else. Me and a couple other girls. So we were base, and we would stand there, and then we would have what we call a flyer to get on top of us. We would bounce, and then we would push her into the air. She would go up, she would leap up in the air, she would do a toe touch and come back down, and we would catch her. Here's what I thought about. Even though I was the base, even though I was the base and I was helping her leap into a goal that we had for the team because we were performing as a team, even though I was a base and I was helping her leap into the position in which she was supposed to be in, guess what? At any given time, if she had been hurt at any given time, if she didn't show up for the game and the performance, guess what? All of us on the bottom, because we were base, we knew how to transition and become flyers. Oh my gosh. Here's the point. When you are confident and you learn how to be a base for somebody else to fly into their dreams, guess what? You push that person. You help them be a better leaper, and they will transition and move to other parts. And what happens because you weren't jealous? What happens because you were confident in who you are? What happens because you weren't trying to make her fall, right? While she was leaping into where she was supposed to be, what happens is you gain information to where it will help you transition if needed to be in the position where somebody else was. And too oftentimes do we try to kill the flyers. We try to kill the flyers who are going up right now, and we haven't settled on being a base. But as we are talking about leapers this morning, you ought to settle in your mind that I'm going to be a base for somebody so somebody else can fly into their dreams. And let me tell you, when you make up in your mind to be a base for somebody, there's always somebody assigned to your dreams to be a base for you. Oh my gosh. I see y'all hearting it out. All right. If you all are receiving that, leapers, go ahead and type, I am a base. I will help my brother. I will help my sister leap into their dreams. All right, guys. Listen, let's get it real quick. Let's get that motivational read. I see all those hearts. Go ahead, love, share, motivate a friend. Let's leap. Let's promote one another. All right. Let's not hate, but let's push each other to leap into all of the promises that are upon their life. I see y'all typing, Crystal, I am a base. I see you typing, Toya, I am a base. I see you typing, America, I am a base. I see you typing, Chantel, I am a base. I am a base. I love it, y'all. When we learn how to be bases for somebody else, somebody is going to be the foundation of your dreams and your promises. I guarantee you. Listen, let's get to that motivational read because I'm getting real excited. Oh my gosh. All right. Listen, let's get to that motivational read. It is in St. Luke. Now, y'all know if you've been in church any amount of time, you already know what your motivational read is this morning, where it's coming from. Let's go to St. Luke, the first chapter and the 41st verse. All right. And when you have time, read it. 41 through 45. Luke 1, 41 through 45. All right. But listen, I'm just going to read 41. It says this: at the sound of Mary's greeting. Mary is Elizabeth's cousin. All right. At the sound of Mary's greeting, Elizabeth's child leaped within her. Elizabeth was 6 months pregnant. Elizabeth was 6 months pregnant. Mary had just been told that she was going to carry a child that she would conceive through the Holy Spirit. Now watch this. The thing that I love about it is that Elizabeth was already pregnant. She was already showing. She was already carrying. People could see what she had on the inside. But Mary, on the other hand, you couldn't see what she had on the inside, but that did not forfeit or negate the fact that she still had greatness on the inside. And so here it is that you have two women. One, you can see her dreams. The other one, you can't see it, but it's there. But what happens when they connect? Woo! Oh, God. What happens when they connect? Something in Elizabeth leaps. Oh my gosh. And so while we are on the journey called life, when you connect with people, whether you can see their dream or not, something in them, something in you ought to leap. When you share with them what you want to do and they share with you what they want to do, something in you ought to leap. And let me tell you, if you are around people who don't get excited about what you are carrying, listen, let me tell you, those are not leapers. And you need to change your circle. You need some people, you need to have a Mary and Elizabeth experience where you get together. And when that connection comes, whether you talk every day, whether you talk periodically, whatever it is, but when you get together, there is something that happens in the atmosphere, and there is a leaping, gosh, there is a leaping that occurs. Here's my favorite part to this story, all right? And I'm not preaching, I'm motivating, so let me hurry up. But here's my favorite part to that story, is that the Bible says that when Elizabeth and Mary met, that because of what Mary had on the inside, the Holy Spirit, that the Bible says that now here it is, Elizabeth, who is 6 months pregnant, she is now filled with the Holy Ghost once they connected. What are you trying to say? It was Mary who gave life. Oh God, it was Mary who gave life to what Elizabeth was carrying. That's a leaper. You know that you are a leaper when you can connect with someone and give life to what they are carrying. I see y'all leapers. Listen, if you enjoyed Motivation Monday, y'all go ahead and heart it out, heart it out. I am a leaper. I am a leaper. Yes, I see those hearts. While y'all hearting it out, let's review that one more time. How to leap. Remember that L, don't lower your standards. That E, make sure your expectations are based on information. I see y'all hearting. Yes, let's motivate. All right, that A, avoid leap killers. Avoid leap killers. And that P, what's that P? Promote somebody else other than yourself. Listen, my friends, I see you, Dominique. I am a leaper. I'm a leaper too. Make sure that all this week that you exude the characteristics of a leaper, and that you as well make sure that you surround yourself around people who are going to cause you to leap and to where God has called you to, and that you are able to push them into the leapers in which they have been called to be. I love y'all leapers. Listen, I'm getting ready to leap all this week, all right? I'm getting ready to leap into favor. I'm getting ready to leap into greatness. And I'm not going to be stingy. I'm not going to be selfish. Whatever information that I have, I promise I'm going to share it with somebody, because I want to see you leap into all of the promises of God that he has for your life. I love y'all. I got to go. Vacation is over. It's time to work. It's finals week at the university, so I have to grade some finals. Next week starts the next session, so y'all pray for me. I love teaching, but grading and sometimes dealing with the students can be a little tedious and a little worn. All right, we're working on a few projects, of course, for Leadership DevelopME, working on some books for some authors. All right, and so again, if you need help packaging your book, book editing and publishing, listen, contact us. Visit my website. Contact us for a free consultation. I am loving helping leaders leap into the authorship that they have on the inside. Again, as always, visit my website. Join us for Corporate Lady this weekend, whether you join us on live or physically. All the information is on our website, www.leadershipdevelopme.com. Again, that's www.leadershipdevelopme.com. Listen, before we go, let me see y'all type one more time as I say it with you. I am a leaper. I am a leaper. Make sure that you leap and you help somebody else leap into what they have been called to do. I love y'all. I'll see you next Monday at 11 a.m. for Motivational Monday. Bye-bye for now.
There's a leader inside of you waiting to